What up, folks? Welcome back to Ultrazilla Toys, and today I have a review of the Sideshow Collectibles 6th scale Big Trouble in Little China Jack Burton. Oh yeah, this is my first 6th scale, I don't know why I can't say that, style figure of the Hot Toys Sideshow variety. The, super realistic looking 12-inch figures. I mean, I have a bunch of 12-inch figures. None of them are of this quality. This is a $240 plus, figure with, shipping and all that. Which, hey, shipping should be a lot faster than it is. Come on, guys. You're charging a whole lot. I'm just calling you guys out right now because, hey, I'm not getting this guy for free. So that's pretty slow shipping as compared to what you're getting. You'd want something like this to come right away. And it took so long that I actually forgot it was coming. That's scary. But I really like it. It is awesome. Big Trouble in Little China is one of my all-time favorite movies. And to get Jack Burton, the character Kurt Russell plays in it, in this style of figure was a no-brainer for me as soon as I saw it. I believe it was San Diego like 2 years back now. I flipped out. I was like, that's going to be my first 6th scale figure, no doubt. No doubt about it. Now, let me back up a little bit. This guy is really tall, so I really can't get him fully without going off my table here. But there you go. That's what he looks like fully. Now, let me back in here, all right? So, and we will continue with the review. But yeah, this guy is awesome. He's on his stand right now, but he doesn't really need it, so let's take him off, make him a little shorter here. I probably won't use the stand, but maybe because you can't stand it with the Guardian he comes with. I'll show you that in a bit. The stand, hollow plastic here, but it has Big Trouble like silhouetted in, and that looks really nice. This stand comes this part here. Wow. Okay. It comes up and down in here, and it goes underneath his crotch there. But wow, be careful. That could have poked my eye out. Now, like I said, he comes with the Guardian, the Eyes of Lopan, as I said in my unboxing. And if you want to see the box to this guy, please check out my unboxing. I'll put a link in at the end. I go over the box. It's a beautiful box. But for you guys new to my channel, I don't really show the box ever in my reviews. So it's a figure review, not a box review. And I love boxes. Big fan of boxes. Check out my box art nerd playlist, for some past love of boxes. This thing is incredible. Look at the detail. The sculpt work is second to none. The eyes look fantastic. All like digitally done, it looks like, and done to a tremendous effect. Every eye is beautiful, glossy. It just looks very eye-like. All the paint work on this head is perfect. I love every texture. I love every color. How it blends together perfectly. I mean, again, I'm probably going to gush a lot here. And probably, for you 6th scale collectors, probably, maybe this is not what you're used to. I don't know. I don't have anything to compare. I've seen them in person, and they're awesome. But to have one in your collection as your first is a different story. So keep that in mind in this review. I'm going to be gushing a lot, probably, no matter what. Where you feel this figure lands in the pantheon of 6th scale figures. It's awesome. This is beautiful. I mean, I have really nothing bad to say about it. It is gorgeous. Great sculpt, great paint, beautiful. So this guy you can put in the stand here. He can just sit there. I see some holes over here. I'm not sure if this is meant to poke through the holes. It might. Not really able to do so, but sits in there perfectly fine. So if you want to have him there like that, that's probably a fine way to go. That works totally fine. So very nice piece for sure. Jack Burton also comes with a bunch of hands. You got a fist hand here. Really well done. Very nicely painted and sculpted. Here's another holding hand. He's got one holding hand in there. This is more tighter. And you can fit his knife into this one, I believe. Yeah. So if you want to look at the knife real quick, this is his boot knife. Nice knife. So, kind of simply done, but it works. It looks good. Now, can you fit it in his boot? Let me see. Yep. There you go. Nice and simple. So there's that. Here's another more relaxed hand. This is the hand that comes in the package. And this hand is very loose. Not loose, like rubbery. Feels very odd to me, and I wouldn't display him with this one at all. I do have the other hand on there, but I might change it to a fist. Here's another fist. But I find that very strange that it's very rubbery. I don't know if they're all like that, but even this, trigger hand here is very rubbery. And here's his, semi-automatic pistol here. I don't know exactly what it's called, but I think it's described as semi-automatic. The classic Jack Burton gun. Very nicely sculpted, really well done. Just in black with a little bit of gray on the clip. A little bit of silver on the clip, but nothing really on the actual gun. But the sculpt work is really nice. And the clip does come out. So there you go, and it has bullets in there, which is nice. Nicely done. So pretty cool. And you can hold it. He holds it fine. Get the trigger in there. Yeah. Haha! That's what he goes. Haha! But there you go. Very nice accessories for Jack Burton. Alright, resetting a bit. Let's look at Jack Burton's head sculpt here. I think this is a bone of contention with some folks, and it kind of was for me as well. I kind of wished it was like 2 head sculpts. Again, I'm always going to say going back to the price, because I do find these guys a little expensive, and that's why I never really got into them. Sideshow doing payment plans really helps, but doesn't really take away that the... I feel like they are very pricey, even for what you're getting. Because those are all his accessories, and then he's got like real clothes, which I guess is expensive to make, and this like realistic head sculpt is pretty good. It's pretty awesome. I mean, that's a really great Jack Burton. There's no doubt about it. But is it the head sculpt that they should have went with? I don't know. That's hard to say. He's got this like, that confused Jack Burton look, which I think is appropriate, but at the same time, maybe like a more smirky, laughy face would have been better. I'm going to take away the stand here. It's kind of bothersome. But as far as this head sculpt goes, I mean, I do know this face very well, and I think it's awesome, and it was enough for me to definitely still buy it. It's really well done. The eyes are perfect. Really nice green. The face is really nicely done. Really like it. It's got his 5 o'clock shadow. Sideburns look good. Hair is very nicely done. Really well done hair. Got a couple browns in there, which is nice. Great sculpt, going all the way down. Mullety. Nice. But I love the top. It's a great coif here. It's really great. I mean, it looks like Jack Burton from any side. Wrinkles up here look good. So every place looks really well done. Got more like 5 o'clock shadow going down his neck. Maybe too far. May look a little dirty. But it looks good. Now, the jacket looks awesome. I really like that. But before I get completely to the jacket, I forgot that there's a couple extras here. It comes with some extra buttons, which is cool. So you got one for the belt buckle and a couple for the jacket itself. So that's nice. Very cool. But yeah, the jacket looks very nice. I really like it. Nice denim jacket. Reminds me of a jacket I had in the 80s myself. So it's really, really well done. The having the sleeves up is a nice touch, which is very, on point. I like the collar up. You can have the collar down if you want, but I like the collar up. That's very Jack Burton to me. It's really nicely done. It does have a little bit of fraying here. I'm just going to trim these, but I definitely did want to show it to you guys like that. So, be careful with that because, as you know, fraying is not good. And you can take the jacket off, which is what we're going to do to, really take a look at this guy further. But the jacket looks great. I really like it a lot. Probably my preferred way to display him will be with the jacket on, I think. It looks good. And the only reason I say that, even though, without the jacket is like a really classic Jack Burton look, I don't 100% love how, his pants look like this. It is proper, but in figure form, it looks a little weirder than in the movie itself. I mean, it is just a tad loose there, and it doesn't look quite perfect. In my opinion. But, I mean, once you, take away that, it does look right. It does look like the movie. It's just up here. Could be a little tighter. So, I gotta take it in, I do like how it all folds up, at his knees. That looks good. Looks kind of right. These look good here. So, nice. And again, the material feels really nicely done. His boots are plastic. My wife, who's really into this material and, these figures with, all the cloth and stuff, she did see their booth at NYCC a couple years back and was, very impressed with everything. So I was really looking forward to getting one of these in the house to hear her opinion. And she was a little disappointed with the boots. She wanted them to be of the same, of material as well. Like moccasins, I can understand that, but I still think they're sculpted really well, in my opinion, and they're done with a nice wash. So there you go. That's my opinion. The buttons here look good, very well done. So I like them. I think they're very well done, sculpted well, painted well. They look proper. They don't look cheap to me at all or anything. So I dig it. I'm kind of glad they're not material. Not to go against my wife, but yeah, as the action figure collector, I like it better that it's plastic. So there you go. The shirt, of course, the classic Jack Burton shirt looks awesome. It looks really well done. I like how it's printed. It feels good. Feels like a print, but it doesn't feel like bad or cheap or anything. It looks good. And I like the kind of off-white shirt. A little extra stuff from the jacket there. So it's not perfectly white. It's feels a little yellowed on the sides. It feels dirty, kind of, without being dirty, and again, the print looks great. I love it. I really do. It's really, really nice. I mean, can we look at the face just a little more? It's really well done. The eyes are great. The mouth is awesome. I do wish you could see his bottom teeth a little bit, now that I'm looking at it, but his tongue is covering it, but that's fine. That's kind of like a minor nitpick because I don't really need it. His arms look very nice. I love the vein going down and on his forearm as well. Looks really good. Nice little bit of a wash on there, not too heavy-handed. So you got a little bit going on here. Probably on either side, yeah. On his body. I'm not sure if his full body is like that. I'm not going to be disrobing him or anything, so I don't really care. It's done well, though. His arms look really good. And his watch looks impeccable. I really love it. I love this style of watch. I had something like this myself pretty recently, actually. So within the last like 10 years at least. I don't know how recently. But it looks awesome with this big wide strap, and wow, that's really well done. Beautifully done. It just looks real, you know. It looks like it has a plastic covering up over there, so yeah. You can pretty much tell the time on it, so that's nice. Nicely done. Looks like leather, and I like that a lot. It's plastic, but it looks like leather. It's really well done, guys. Whoop. Maybe I shouldn't hold his leg like that. So pretty awesome. Let's check out the articulation on this guy next, because we're pretty much done with everything else. His head moves really well. Like, I don't know the ins and outs, and I don't really watch reviews of these guys, so forgive me on that, but his, not knowing what exactly, there's a ball joint. It's a ball joint up there, so there you go. And then his neck is like a soft plastic, and you can move it inside the neck. That's awesome. I like that a lot. So it's kind of, it's seamless down here, and that looks fantastic. Can do a lot with that. I believe the same thing is going on in his chest. Yeah, I feel it. So I can't. Yeah, it's seamless as well, it looks like. I think I see the ribs in there. It might not be. No, you know what? It's not. I can stick my finger underneath there. Okay, so it's not seamless, but it's soft. Those ribs are soft and stuff, so you can move it really well. Kind of like the Storm Collectibles stuff. And then the waist, you got a lot of range of movement in there, so that's awesome. Really great there. Shoulders have hinge, swivel action, moves really well. Nothing in the bicep, but you can swivel at the elbow. Pretty tight. And a little paint coming up on there, but it's not really paint because it's still, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's paint, but it's not really doing anything, so not coming up as paint, Maybe there's something there protecting it. Single joint, but you get pretty deep motion in it. Really great hinge at the wrists and a swivel on both sides. Legs, you can only get about that much because of the pants, possibly because of the sculpt. Kicks it out about that much, not really anything going on in the back. You can swivel it inside a little bit like that. Knee bends as such. So, let's see. I'm getting some rotation at the boot, but I'm not sure if just the boot that's moving or what. And then the foot in this soft plastic can move around, all around. So, but you're not getting a ton. I doubt that's going to help you with a lot of posing, but it does move within the boot, the soft plastic of the boot. So that's good. It's pretty good articulation, Pretty awesome for this size of figure to have really great articulation like that. I like it, It works well for me. So not bad at all. I'm going to keep the size comparisons to a minimum here. I'll show you just one 1/12 scale figure. That's Adamom from Mythic Legions, just to give you a comparison. And then we'll just bring in some big figures just to show you. There is Wonder Woman from Mattel, which I really, really like, and Captain America from Marvel Legends. So they're, supposed to be all around the same scale of type of figures, but you can see the Cap here in Marvel Legends. They do run a little smaller, and these guys really scale well together. I really like that Wonder Woman a lot. It was one of my favorite figures of last year for sure. It's still, even standing up against the 6 scale figure here from Sideshow looks good. And here is X Plus Mecha Godzilla. One of my favorite figures, period. So, one of my favorite figures of 2016. My favorite figure of 2016, actually. So, there you go. So, yeah, so if you wanted to know some scaling, he's a 12-inch scale figure. And there you have it, guys. That's my review of Jack Burton. I think it's pretty awesome. Really happy that this is my first 6-scale figure because I just love this movie. And, I feel like it's one that's probably not going to get a ton of love. This is a Sideshow exclusive, which means you can only get it on their website. It is $239, and then you can do payment plans if you'd like. Plus shipping. So there you go. All right, so please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Let me know your thoughts on this Jack Burton. Do you love the movie? Do you love the figure? Are you planning to get it? Did you get it? Did I miss anything? Especially for you 1/6 scale, 1/6 scale? Yeah, sure, why not? 6 scale collectors. What am I missing? What is something you like to know about in these types of reviews? Again, I'm kind of a novice when it comes to this stuff. So I've reviewed 12-inch scale figures before, but not this quality of them. So if there's something you want to know that I could possibly do in a future review, I'm not sure what that future review would be quite yet. I don't know if I'm a one and done. I have not decided yet, but I mean, there's other stuff I've looked at. I'm on their mailing list and I want to keep looking at their stuff. And if there's a character that I absolutely adore that I need to have in my collection in this style, then I will definitely pull the trigger on it. So for those future possible reviews, let me know your thoughts on what you want to see from them. All right. Again, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check me out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And until next time, peace out, peeps.